Okay, so I am actually filming this little intro after the fact, just because I didn't really do a proper one at the beginning. I'll probably still include the intro that I did, but I didn't really do a proper one. I decided on a whim that when I sat down to read the graphic novel of the Adventure Zone's 11th Hour, that I was going to sit down and record my reactions and everything. Just like on a whim, because I decided that it would be kind of funny to watch me react to the way that I do, specifically because I'm literally sitting alone in my house reading a book and I'm like screaming at the top of my lungs sometimes. So if for whatever reason you want to watch this video, great, really cool. If you think that I should do it with the next graphic novel that comes out, it's going to be like a solid while until the next one comes out. But if you think that I should do it with the next graphic novel, let me know and I will again. Because it's not that hard to produce content like this. With that all said, I hope you enjoy basically 2 hours of me screaming, crying over a book. So there is, why is there writing on this? Interesting. There's, a pretty big reason why I don't typically... Oh, this is huge! I saw everybody posting these on their stories. This is huge. Like, the Kravitz one is like... Damn! Okay. Anyways, there's kind of a specific reasoning that I don't typically, like, react to things that I, like, really enjoy or whatever, like, around people. And it's because I react very bigly to things. Like, I'm trying very hard not to show my address. I react very big to things. I will talk out loud. Does that have my address on it? Yes, it does. I will talk aloud. I also take a long time to process things. So I'll be staring at, like, the same damn, like, page for, like, a solid couple minutes. Specifically because I want to look at every single little detail. And that's just the way I react to things. Does this have the trading cards? It does have the trading cards! Yes. Look at him, he's so cute. Look at that little wink. Look at that silly little wink. Look at that. Oh, please focus. Right. Aha! Look at that silly little wink. Anyways. I decided that I wanted to film my reaction to reading through the Adventure Zone. I probably won't finish it all tonight. Or I might. Who knows? I'm a fairly fast reader, but like I said, I also will stare at pages for millions of hours. But let's get into it. Let's get into it. How to couple this? Oh, care to take a little wander down memory lane? Yep, we've got our little catch up, which is great. Never mind, good luck. A cozy candle night's party at the B.O.B. Never mind, good luck, boys. Taco from TV. You just about caught your breath. I unfortunately can't, like, really... Can I... if I... Ooh, you can see my mic. If I, like, hold it up here, you can kind of see. Oh, well. Such is life. You just caught your breath. Don't take it personal. Oh! I know what's happening! I know what's happening. Don't take it personal. Lots of folk out here Lots of folks get lost out here. It's a maze, man, I tell ya. You're lucky we found you when you did. The gold just bleach your bones in a hurry. Buh. June says buh. So, pal, what brings you to these parts? Can't say we had a significant amount of tourism. And you're well dressed for the and you ain't well dressed for the weather. I'm new to the area. I'm trying to get my bearings. Oh, well, there ain't much to bear. Lots of clay, some dried up diamond mines, occasional 100-foot long worm. Some good folks come through. Huh. I can see that. Hold on. I'm also going to be reacting to this on my fucking, what do you call it? Instagram. Let me just, hold on. Please, Instagram. Thank you so much. Spoilers ahead. Another blink slide when you're clear. No, we're gonna do it in purple. Because I want to. Oh. There we go. All caps. Thank you. Draw. Taz graphic novel spoilers ahead. I'll pose another blank slide when you're clear. And you just immediately, she's precious. Because she is! She's precious. Okay. Come on, Junebug. The poor guy's been through enough this morning without having to de-slobber his cloak. Oh, I don't mind. Well, this thing's been through much worse. I bet you it has! Well, we ought to be going anyhow. Don't want to get caught out here after dark. It tends to get a bit wormy. Thank you for your thank you truly for your kindness. You wouldn't happen to know the quickest way out of here, would you? I'm not the biggest fan of oversized insects. You kidding me? We're not actually gonna let you wander off to your doom again. You should come back home with us. Get a good night's sleep before you head out. Oh, I don't want to impose. Impose. We ain't doing nothing we wouldn't be doing anyways. It's no bother. And the sheriff's kept the town a bit too quiet for my liking. Be nice to break up the monotony. Besides, seems like Junebug's here taking a liking to you. Red! Thank you, Jack. Don't mention it. But maybe you wouldn't mind satisfying my curiosity. What are you looking for, pal? I have something I need kept safe. Guess I've been looking for a sanctuary of sorts. Refuge? Partner? You're even luckier than I thought. Chapter 1. My heart is so full whenever I see Taco. That's all I'm going to say on this. He was such a good teammate. Bureau balance. 9:30 a.m. I know it's been 2 months, but sometimes I think I can still hear Boylan's voice. Didn't you say he always bought donuts? Never forgot a birthday. He's a real sweetheart. Ever meet his kids? Terrific dad. Davenport. I realize it's the right remembrance, but are we sure it's the right? Not to speak ill of the dead, but yeah, wasn't he kind of a total turd? He certainly had turd-like tendencies, yes. Well, dwarf cleric, belt buckle observation, barely adequate healing, below average funeral decorum. Look at him. Magnus, human fighter, slicing at monsters, supreme rustic hospitality. Scatological references. Taco, elf, wizard, food-oriented conjuring. Flauntless fashion sense, flaunting of authority. We're not wrong about that, are we, Johan? I know he got zapped into a crystal lawn ornament and all, but he's still a bit of an asshat, right? Nope. You fiends! You barely knew the real Boyland. Everybody loved him. He died, bravely battling the enemies of the Bureau Balance. Actually, he died taking a poorly timed smoke break, but, you know, whatever version you're comfortable with. Johann, human, bard, serving as a musical curator, partnering with a cosmic jellyfish, trying to catch a psychic when he can, man. Not that it makes any difference. I mean, for the whole purpose of this shindig is to forget all about him. That's why we're gonna feed his corpse to the voidfish, right? No! We're not feeding him to the voidfish! What kind of ghouls... What kind of ghouls are you? It's essential that nobody remember the relics. The cost of another war would be too high. And that means nobody can know about the Bureau of Balance of the work we do. So when a member of the Bureau of Balance... When a Bureau member dies, the world can't afford... This is a poorly worded sentence. The world can't afford the risk that people who knew them might come looking for answers and find out about us. The Voidfish's power to erase information from the world lets us erase that possibility. These scrolls contain the songs I wrote telling Boylan's life story. The Voidfish consumes him, that history vanishes from the collective consciousness of all. Well, not us, of course. We, lucky few, have been inoculated and will retain our cherished memories together with Boylan. Are we supposed to have those? Look at him. Look at him. Look at him! I love him. I can't believe you're being so flippant about this. This is real. If you guys died on the job, we'd have to erase your memories too. Wait, so if we kick the bucket while we're out in the field, everyone we've ever met down there would just forget about this? Forget about us? Everything we've ever done? You mean all my recipes would disappear? Everyone? So even our own families would forget us? Can we focus on the real loss here? Says it up. 30-min masterpieces? Something like that. Taco surreptitious. Sorry, I'm reading. Taco got like a little cookbook out, and I'm trying so desperately to read it. Johann, it's time. The director, remembering the dead, protecting the living, making sure there are more of the latter. So all of these songs, you create all of these masterpieces, they get fed to the giant jellyfish, and everybody but us forgets them? Taco's hair has gotten so long. Yes, sounds like you need a new marketing strategy, Maestro. It's very helpful, Taco. Gosh, I've never seen her do that before. I mean, if Boylan's family is huge as it sounds, maybe she's working overtime wiping their memories. Magnus just like placing a hand on the table, like, you okay? Madam Director, whoa. Angus MacDonald, human detective, using Z Little Grace. Proficiencies using Z Little Gray cells. What the fuck does that mean? Perceiving shit. Really pulling off the whole bow tie look. Yes, Angus. AV finally made contact. He's ready. You're through with me. What? Now? The funeral's just getting going. I'm a stunning griever. You're depriving everybody. I love him. I love him. Look at him. He's connecting with the fish. Max, you coming? Yeah, on my way. 9:45. 15 minutes. This entire thing, this is taking 15 minutes of their time, and this has taken, like, probably a good solid 10 minutes for me to get to page 17. Sir, what should I do to make up for missing our weekly lessons while you're gone? This week's lesson is, make sure my recipe books are organized by the time I get back. Should I use magic? No, use the alphabet. I want them in order. You can use Mage Hand. I'm worried about the three of you on this next mission. Yeah? Yeah, you're worried about them going to Refuge? You said that you were worried about them going to fucking, Wonderland too, but you still let them go into that now, didn't you? Sorry, anyways. The last one ended up being much more dangerous than we expected. Hey, we pulled that one off. 0 fatalities. That's a new record. Except Boyland. Well, almost everybody is about to forget he ever existed, so I'm gonna count that as half a fatality, at most. This time we know exactly how dangerous it's going to be. Extraordinary. But that's just about all we do know, because of this. About a decade ago, in a region called Woven Gulch, An anomaly was discovered where there used to be a mining town. Is anomaly a fancy word for gigantic bowl? It's actually a perfect sphere, a force field that extends down into the ground. Technically, it's not a force field, it's time distortion. It doesn't block force, it blocks time. Thank you ever so much, Master McDonald. My pleasure, Madam Director, ma'am. Last week, we ID'd the energy surrounding the town refuge as a kind of temporal manipulation. And now that we know what we're dealing with, it's imperative that we find our way inside. Because you think a grand relic is in there? Yes. I could punch through it, I bet. I've punched through a lot of stuff in my time. I bet you could too, big fella. Why do you think this is a spot, boss? This is the temporal chalice, a relic that allows the holder to control the flow of time. Why am I about to start crying even just reading about the chalice? Temporal chalice. A vessel of future, past, and present. We think someone used the chalice to create the time distortion sphere. What's more, we're worried whoever's wielding it could alter time itself. Wait, hold on. I just thought of something else I want to post on Instagram. What am I on? Page 20, 21? Oh god, no, I went too far. Hello? Where's the page? Oh, here it is. I found it. I was looking on the wrong side. Magnus. Oh, wait. Nope. What? I hate this chair. It's not even a chair. It's a amalgamation. Wait, so it can change history? Its wielder can change history, yes, which makes it the most seductive and dangerous relic you have faced yet. Where's my... Hello? Hello? Okay, there we go. We've given the cold shoulder to your other for... What the fuck does that say? Uber, we can handle this one. I hope so, Taco. Because the power to fix your mistakes is a temptation that is nearly impossible to resist. You know about that temptation, don't you, Lucretia? The power to fix your mistakes. Oh, yeah, everybody's silent. Wait, what's that supposed to? Get changed, boys. We'll reconvene at the launch bay at the top of the hour. So... Do you have a way to make this impenetrable force field penetrable? Mr. Avi has actually been working on a theory. Sounds good. Let's get the lowdown. Avi, my man. He's gone. Look at, they're so confused. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, look at the little head tilt. Look at the little... Where is he? On site in Wolven Gulch. With the cannon. Thank fantasy Jesus. If I had to get shot at that cannon one more time, I would freak. Little do you know. Tell me we're not gonna use the gondola of death again. No, sirs, we have a new method of transportation. You'll be traveling Aer Angus. I don't think the three of you can fit on that stick. I don't think the three of us can fit on that stick. Are you shrinking us? We haven't done shrinking yet. No, sirs. I've been studying magic with Mr. Taco. What can I say? I had to pick up a tutoring gig to pay for my gym membership. Besides, he's really good. He's well taught, more accurately. I really wanted to have my new taco hat done by the time this came out so that I can cosplay this specific version of Taco. And it's not done. And I'm sad about that. Anyways, that's all. Mr. McDonald will cast Gentle Descent and you will fly directly to what will hopefully be the infiltration site. I don't remember going this way in the podcast. I'm pretty sure he shot them out of the cannon. Because he was like, I don't know how to work this thing. I really hope it's going to be okay. I don't know. Hopefully, it's a magic time bubble, Merle. We're all working without a net here. Gentle Descent. Baby's first feather fall. Decent construction, but maybe just a little feather fall. The real deal in Gravity Defiance. What happens to he's really good? He is! But I'm Taco. Look at him! Smug bastard! Wait, did he at least cast it after he couldn't see? No, I don't think so. You know what I really like about the graphic novels? Is that they give you the levels that they were. I'm pretty sure these are all, like, levels that are, like, accurate. My phone! Oh, this is the image we saw in the teaser. Well, look at my precious protagonist zooming through the wild blue yonder. Go from the right. Actual human being, game master, generating challenges, granting levels, guiding goofballs. Pretty sweet, right? Very, and I'm digging the avian chest piece you're rocking. This whole thing? Picked it up from my pesty Garfield. It only cost me an old armor piece and some blood. Dude's just wild about my blood, I guess. Yikes. I wonder why. Level 10, rogue level 1. A lot can happen between books. I got the strong mouse amulet. If it likes my jokes, I get to boost. And if it doesn't, I get struck by lightning. We'll miss you very much, Merle. Level 10, negative 1. Here is the thing. I don't think he ever used that amulet afterwards. What about you, Taco from TV? This stupid slingshot. I'm gonna keep it in my back pocket like the... Is that a real word? Irascible troublemaker I am. Transmutation wizard level 10, rogue level 0, wanted it for his resume. So you aren't going to cancel my spell and let us plunge the ground? Or send us into a tornado or some other gruesome death-dealing scenario? No, of course not. We're already in trouble with Kravitz for dying so many times. Yeah, he seemed really pissed about that. Oh yes, I remember. Top secret campaign notes. Me with my campaign. Me walking into my job, looking at my team lead and being like, have I got something to walk you through? I just had this great idea. I'm going to tell you all about it. You're being held captive. Anyways. Nice landing. Thanks, Avi. What's the stitch? Launch special occasional advancement operating. Upper size totally revealing percentages. It's really interesting. The temporal energy fluctuates in intensity. It gets weaker then stronger then weaker, and I think I've locked onto the pattern. Oh, wow, look at the size of this bad boy. This is a modified version of Jaeger 68. No, that's a prototype of an even newer Jaeger 69. Should have no problem. Please don't say blasting you right through the barrier. That. When you say no problem, I am 94% sure that if I shoot you out of the cannon point blank when the distortion energy level's at its lowest, you'll go through. Have you tested it? A few rocks, a skull. Maybe I'm 91% sure. God damn it, Avi. 91? Well, I'm sold. Let's do it. I don't suppose you've given any thoughts on how we're gonna get back out, have you? Oh, I guess we should figure that out. Yeah, Avi! We should fucking figure that out. Avi? Do they have gopher problems around these parts? A big gopher problem? Never mind, not gophers! Wait, but Flyder, concussive force. Look at him. Look at him go. I also want to upgrade my Bureau of Balance Bracer and also upgrade my Umbra Staff. The Bureau of Balance Bracer will be much easier. There's a storm outside. Whoa, that gym membership is really paying off. That's it, they're leaving? I didn't get to chop anything. It's a good thing you didn't get to chop anything. Well, that's close. I'm pretty sure they've been prowling around here for a while now. I think they were looking for something. Oh, maybe it was a righteous ass whipping? because they found it. Oh, I thought purple worms were supposed to be huge. Like the size of a bunch of trains all bundled together, hundreds of feet long, dozens of feet wide. Wait, you mean those were baby worms? Pretty much. Taco is not good out here. He said, let me in right now. And also, I'm going to put that on Instagram. Because I can't react to things normally. This is so cool. Inertia charm reduces momentum, prevents death by rapid acceleration. Hopefully. One more thing, sirs. I'm loving it. When you pass through the time distortion, if they pass through the time distortion, you won't be able to communicate with us. You will truly be on your own. So brace yourselves, adventurers. Boom, for the time of your lives. Chapter 2. Right, so, roll call. Taco is present-ish. Magnus, I think I'm still here? Good enough, Merle. Ugh. Seconded. They're just lying down. They're just having a little nappy nap. Hold on! This motherfucker got up so quickly. He said, am I gonna see him? Looking for something? Just checking to see if Kravitz is coming to harvest our dead-ass souls. Looks like we're in the clear. You look so disappointed. Don't sound so disappointed! What do your elf eyes see? Well, sir, I see that we are in a traveling entertainment business. What? Well, sir, I see what we in the traveling entertainment business call a real flyover town. Ooh, it sounds rustic. Oh, it's rustic as hell. Great, I have proficiency in rustic hospitality. What? What does that even? Do your elf eyes see this shit? Greetings, visitors. By their sacrifice, our home is made safe. Welcome to Refuge. Look at him! Look at him! Imagine if I was actively streaming this entire time. Refuge, 11:02 a.m. It's very important that the times are there. I just remembered that. Like, I knew, but I also, like, just remembered that. Hello, I'm that imposing armored person. My name is... Don't try any funny business. Oh, okay. Something I said. Wow, we are already in trouble? We literally just got here. It's a new record. Please forgive the imposition. It's been some time since we've had any visitors around here. How did you find our way to our humble village? We got lost along the way to somewhere else. And now we're here. I just remembered that we're gonna have to see how Carrie portrays Taco going through the stages of, like, confusion and then understanding as Ren goes, oh my god, like, I know you. I just realized we're gonna have to actually see, like, a physical portrayal of that. I've acted out that scene before, in Taco cosplay. I've done that audio before, and not to toot my own horn, but I got a lot of comments being like, the way you did it was so good. I got a lot of comments being like, the way that you show, like, the, like, wave of emotions that he goes through, that's so spot on. And I was just like, feed my ego, please. You got lost and stumbled in? Yep, I think so. Does that sound right to you? It does not. Allow me, Taco. Listen, my ginormous friend. We're here to help. Help with what? Well, partner. You've got some trouble in your bubble, and we're here to fix your bubble trouble on the double. Before your town's reduced to a rubble. Bryant Gumble. Look at them. Look at them being silly goofy gooses. Okay. I'm gonna make a command decision here. You three can enter, but you need to come check out... You need to come get checked out by the sheriff. Sounds easy enough. Just stay calm, please, and don't cause any trouble. Oh, okay, never mind. The thing is they did this so well in the podcast because the way Griffin explained it, Griffin was like, listen, if you've already successfully got through something once, I'm not going to make you do it all over again. You can just say, oh, I did what I did last time, and it's good, you're fine. Unless you want to actively change something, then you need to let me know, we'll go through it. And if it's like something new that you haven't done, then we're going to go through it. But like otherwise, the way to make this advance easier is if, you already got past Roswell, you can go past Roswell. So, Deputy Clayface, what's Deputy Roswell? Armor... Deputy, proficiencies. Well, not sure yet. Guess we'll see. Roswell. Yes, thank you. Can't help but notice we're getting pretty thorough stink eyes from the locals. I mean, we haven't had any visitors since our bubble went up 2 years ago. 2 years ago? Back when the diamond mines were thriving. There was a lot more hustle and bustle, but didn't the creature say the bubble went up like a decade ago? I'll be honest, I don't really pay attention during the briefings. She definitely said a decade ago. I'm barely paying attention right now. So maybe the chalice is fucking up time by making it slower? Oh, like relativistic time what the fuck? Relativistic time dilation? I don't know what that face is, but I'm taking that. I'll show you guys in a second. Look at these faces. How in the whole fuck do you know what relativistic... He said it again! Oh, no. Relativistic time dilation. He said it again. Fellas, I know loads of stuff. Apparently. So, time's all goofed up. Merle's apparently a physicist. I'm surprised as you are. Anyone notice any other wild garlish we should be on the lookout for? Boys? Are you coming? Roswell? What's statue? What statue? This is the memorial to the folks who raised the barrier for us. It's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, yes, I'm particularly struck by the robe and the redness of it. Ah, right, the visitor. How conveniently nondescript. None of us got a good look under his hood. Well, aside from Jack and June, that is. The visitor gave Jack and June the power to protect our town. But we lost him in the process. By the sacrifice, our home is made safe. Exactly. Safe from what, though? Seriously, you have to ask? From, the ravages of war? Like, war? Are you talking about... We're here. I really don't want to lock you guys in a cell because... Well, you haven't done anything wrong, so as far as I can tell, can I trust you to just hang out here and not do anything while I go fetch the sheriff? Sure. 11:20 a.m. Do you want me to fix those chairs for you? Oh, yes, please. Thanks. That's very rustically hospitable of you. What are you doing? Casting mystical analysis. Animated golem bird. A formerly inanimate object given life by powerful magic, often controlled by command word. Also a bird. Let me see that. What's it say? Command word? Like password? Horseradish, what are you? Password! Oh, Cool Pass 69. Nice. Please stop. Cool Pass 70. They're so excited. They're so excited to try to figure out the password. Okay, well, in spite of your indiscriminate shouting of nonsense words, I think you guys are alright. I hope the sheriff agrees. Rumble. Do you guys have a lot of those? Tremors? No, not really. I need to go check it out. Just stay here and don't do anything bad. Decorable. Breakable. Locked. Stealable. Also locked. To be fair, they just met us a few minutes ago. They'll learn. They'll learn. Alright, let's start with the desk drawer. Hell yeah. Let me give you a fair warning. We're also going to raise a real stink if you mess with that drawer. Who the hell? Don't worry, partners. I'm all over this. Dear lady, have you heard the word of pan today? That never goes well. Huh. Burgle. Unlocks locks. Keys? A crummy bunch of keys? I just wasted an unlocking spell to get keys to unlock something I could have used the spell on! Oh, and a magic alarm too. Great. Also me. This is bad. This is a this is a bad thing I did. Oh, taco. Oh, taco. I wonder if Oswald's too far away to hear it. 11:25 a.m. So, no. 11:30 a.m. Told you they'd be pissed. No, just sit in the jail cell. I commend Taco for sitting crossed. Please focus. For sitting cross-legged in a skirt, because I used to do that shit all the time as a kid. I don't really wear skirts anymore, but as a kid I would wear a skirt and then I would still sit cross-legged and everybody would be like, stop that! And I'd be like, fuck off! Anyways. Okay, so I gave you guys a chance and you immediately blew it. So now I've got to go back to the general store because they got hit pretty hard by the tremor. So you can wait here for Sheriff Isaac. But now you can do it inside of that cell. Oh man, I hope this doesn't go on my permanent record. First time in the slammer, big guy? Just follow my lead. Where'd you get that harmonica? Oh, this? Did a bit of trading. Had a rock hammer tucked away in a hollow chapter of the old team Bible. Scored some rupee barrels for the trouble too. We've been in here 15 seconds and there's only one other person in here. Magnus, please. In situations like this, it's important not to exhibit signs of weakness. Observe. Hey, you, listen up. Us three are the baddest Broncos this side of... Howdy! Ah, fuck! Salutation, cellmate. What do you say we start over, huh? Saludacious? What are you saying? That Gerblin speak? Deputy! Hey, deputy! Got an inkling these three here Gerblins stacked up on wearing people skins. Hey! Ma'am, I assure you, we're no Gerblins. That's what a Gerblin say. Let's start over, again. Name's Merle. That's Magnus. The wizard with the smokes over there, his name is Taco. Charmed. Ah, hell, y'all seem alright. Yeah, rustic hospitality. That's my line. I ain't never met a bunch of Gerblin skinwalkers before. Technically, you still haven't. Name's Cassidy, but my friends call me Cassidy. Okay, that's... Okay, fine. Hi, Cassidy. Hiya, Marchus. Half-orc, miner, digging diamonds, very specific skill set with bombs. Down home... Homilies? Homilies? What? No, he's Marchus. I'm Taco. Whatever you say, Torgo. Okay, I think we're good on introductions. When I asked what got you locked up, Cassidy? Ah, that. Trespassing. Used to work in the mines below town before they got shut down. Got caught trying to slip back in. They jailed you for trespassing? I know, right? Sheriff Isaac took me in and confiscated all my damn explosives I had on me. Okay. Now it makes sense. Cassidy, you seem like someone who's got her finger on the pulse. Hell yeah, I got some big ideas about how refuge should run. Lots of folks tell me, they say, Cassidy, you got stink ideas, but you know what I say? I say they're the stink ones. Well, that's telling them. What do you know about that eye-catching statue outside? Oh, that kind of my story, if you ask me. That's that visitor there, the little Junebug and the old Mayor Jack. They got themselves killed down in the mines. Is that why the mines are locked down then? Well, I'm not really supposed to be... Rumble. Cassidy, what's up with the earthquakes in this godforsaken town? What kind of crack is that? Sorry, I guess that was a little judgy. We're not talking about what you said. We're not talking about what you said, Muscles. Now, I know you Gerblins and me ain't exactly seen eye to eye at this point. But how about we make a little circle of trust between y'all? And Cassidy, you don't narc me out, and I'll pardon you once I'm in charge. She's so lucky. I've always wanted to do Shawshank. Ugh. You don't think it serves with the narrative just sit on our asses? No, I don't. I think we should scoot on out of here and help with whatever's going on. We haven't even gotten the lay of the land yet. And I'm a little nervous about going rogue before we know what's going on. Somebody may be in trouble while we're sitting here doing nothing. Maybe if we help, we can win them over. Sigh. No, I can't say no to you. I can't say no to you when you're all being... Fuck. I can't say no to you when you're being all sincere and hero-y. Okay, so, which direction do you think Roswell went? I gotta figure those are their tracks. Good eye, Morone. One of the advantages of being lower to the ground. What's up, Mags? Somebody's being sneaky creepy over there. Probably a fan. You'll get used to it. Yes, it's me. Taco from TV. That's cruel. That is so cruel, pulling that line. when you know what's gonna happen. No time for autographs. Maybe later. That charmer really caused some hell out here. Inside too. Okay, seriously? Seriously? You couldn't wait in the cell like I asked you nicely? The earthquake popped our cell open. We don't want you to come back and think we had escaped, so we escaped to come tell you that we didn't escape. And also the quake sucked Cassie right out of her cell. Sucked her right out. Whoosh. Like that. Whoosh. That's it. I've had enough with you three. Crack. Boom. Oh! Fire. Sheriff, now be a good time to come out of hiding. Yowza, it looks like this in our town. In our magic bubble town? No, it's usually pretty uneventful. What the fuck did you bring with you? You guys been here for 45 minutes. You should see what we can do in an hour. 11:52 a.m. You should see what we can do in an hour, he says. 11:52 a.m. Help the survivors. Over here. Healing. Look at him. Look at those legs. Goddamn. Hang in there. You're gonna be okay. Stop. 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 I can't remember if that's in the podcast. I'm 95% sure it's not. I'm 95% sure she's knocked out, fully unconscious in the podcast, and it isn't until they go to the tavern. I don't want to open the book. I'm afraid. I'm scared. No, we're good. How to do a quick scan. You're gonna be okay. Taco? That face. Just the face. Oh, as well, any survivors. Nope. Does that happen in the podcast? I think she's fully unconscious in the podcast. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it. Are there any other survivors? Nope. There's just me and you. Now, tell me where the hell you came from and what you're doing here, or I'm not gonna let you leave. Fine. Just maybe we can chat about it outside of the burning bank. No. Start talking. We came from outside the bubble. We're here to find a time warping chalice. I have no idea what you're talking about. Neither do I. Let's go. Creek crash. I gotta tell you, I'm really getting sick of this Magnus rushes in bullshit. Magnus rushes in shit. Oh, that's right. Yep. Starting to get a little old for me, too. Fellas, I think we might be in trouble here. Yeah, I'm sure I've seen worse. No Magnus. 9:59 a.m. The falling clock tower. I don't believe we have. Okay. Oh, them all huddling together. Them all huddling together. And then the clock strikes. Ooh. I was looking at like the way that the fire like goes out into the blank page, and then I saw Taco crying, and I was thinking about like the fact that like he previously didn't trust anybody. He didn't trust anybody. And the one person he did trust tried to fucking poison him. And then so he didn't trust anybody ever again. And then he made friends with these two people. I know he's crying. God damn. Why did they have to focus on... Because I think he's also trying to heal Magnus. Because both of their hands are on his chest. Why did they have to focus on Taco's face? Like, here's the thing. I know, like, objectively, everybody really wants to see Magnus' storyline in this. Because this is, like, a big thing for Magnus. Somehow they chose Taco's face to focus on, even though Magnus is the one dying here. Anyways. And huge life-changing secret. Wait. 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 What is this? What is this? This is a flashback to this morning? Wait. Stop. Actually, This is what I mean when I say I don't react normally to things. So it fades back in with fire, right? This is taco cooking. It's taco cooking! And the huge life-changing secret to steak taco is controlling the flame to sear the flavor. Sir, I'm so thankful you're giving me these magic lessons. I can't! Wouldn't it just be easier to use a transmogrify spell on the steak? The look on Taco's face of just like that distant... I'm kind of off the whole transmogrifying food thing, Ingo. When you use magic and cooking, it turns out quality control can be something of an issue. What do you mean, sir? Sir? Either way, who's got free spell slots? Moving on. He just dunked the entire thing at Josh. How about you try me with that? Stop. I'm gonna fucking actually cry! Look at him. Look at him. I will start crying. Because, like, here's the thing. When you, like, hear about this, when you, like, hear about all these things before you know the full story, you're kind of like, oh, okay. Like, great. You don't understand. But then you listen to the full story, and if you go back and re-listen to it, or you think back on it, you're like, fuck. Like, the mongoose, the whole mongoose spiel, after knowing the full story, you're like, oh, that's why you want to be impervious to venom. The moving on's so me, though. Look at that. Look at that! Look at him! This is... Yes! This is when this happens. I was wondering about that, because I was like, I'm pretty sure there's something big happens in this episode with the Umbra staff. I'll try it. Ingus' first moment. Magical implement, training wheels, wonderful stocking stuff for the young sorcerer in your life. Easy up there, tiny tiger. Relax. Let the magic do its thing. Watch. Scorching ray. Extremely powerful beam of pure energy. What are you doing, sir? I'm not doing anything. It's doing its own thing. Sir? What's a loop? I have absolutely no... And then it cuts off. Can you imagine... Could you imagine Lucretia walking through the Bureau of Balance, thinking that nobody remembered Loop, thinking that absolutely nobody remembered Loop, only to find her name scorched into the wall in seemingly her own handwriting? Can you imagine that? Like, I don't really like Lucretia as a character. Oh, I really don't like Lucretia as a character, I should say. But imagine just, like, walking downstairs, seeing Loop's handwriting on the wall, just, like, heart drop. And then it's starting to fade. And we're back in Refuge! Idea. Gasp. Guys, are you okay? Surprisingly, we're okay. We just got incinerated. Merle? Cool. So, next question. Where the hell are we? I think they call it Square One. Refuge. Greeting, visitors. 11:02 a.m. Welcome to Refuge. Chapter 3. So we're back where we started? When we started? Let me guess. Relativistic time dilation? This is more of a counter-relativistic time redundancy. Time loop! We're going with time loop! Also, we're ignoring the break problem here. It didn't take us far back enough for me to say nice when Javi told us it's called the Jaeger 69. Please keep your hands at your sides, and you must be Deputy Roswell. We're here for an appointment with Sheriff Isaac. Who, huh? Oh. Yeah, he asked our group to come to town and meet with him in his office. Yeah, he said something about earthquakes. You were having earthquakes. We're geographers. Yes, like I said, geologists. Geographers could work too, I guess. Sheriff Isaac sought help beyond the barrier? I don't know if that... There's no time, Roswell. We need to go to work immediately. The limestone around here is looking super brittle. But isn't sandstone more prevalent in... Sandstone! Yes, and I will sure remember that for the next loop. Okay, onwards for science. So, just making sure we're on the same page. I mean, we're pretty clearly looking at your classic time loop scenario. At noon, we beef it along with everyone else in this town, which leaves us, about an hour. To do what exactly? Save the day, get the relic. Don't sweat the details. I'm sure things will become clear after a few more fiery deaths. Assuming we get more chances at this, what kind of time loop adventure just repeats once? That's actually the dumbest shit you've ever said. So what's the game plan then? Why am I in charge? It's my first time loop too. Let's split up and quiz the locals. We can cover more ground that way. We'll track down that old lady who was following us through the town. There's something up with her. I'll keep an eye on Cassidy. She seemed like she was heading somewhere in a hurry after she escaped. Taco, where? Poof, gone. And he's gone. Beats up the book because it's the scene. Just poof, and he's gone. The Davy lamp. Doom. 11:10. Howdy. You can't smoke in here. What? Oh, this is fake. Chomp. I don't want to flip the page because if I flip the page, she's gonna turn around and be like, Taco? You played in the Underdark. Taco, the famous chef. Yep, that's me. Famous chef. And then he uses that to his advantage, being like, so the last time I played in the Underdark, when was that? 2 years ago. Yeah. I use it when I'm trying to look intimidating. How is it working so far? Look, buddy. Hi. Oh, he led right into it. Wait. This is kind of going differently. Okay. Look, buddy. Hi, I'm Taco from TV. First off, the charm. I love him. You're Taco from TV. From TV? I'm your biggest fan. Sills it up with Taco. Stop. They just not gonna. Okay. I'm not sure how I like that. I'm not. Because, I don't know how I like him leading with it. Because I kind of really liked Ren turning around and being like, oh my god, like, you're Taco. And him being like, yeah, I'm Taco. And just, like, having that realization that, like, people still know about his show. And people still remember his show. Therefore, people probably still remember what happened. Finally, an NPC with taste. Yeah, I don't know if I enjoy this. I don't know if I like this, but I digress. Every single one of your shows, what the hell were you doing in Refuge? Wait, how'd you get to the bubble in the first place? Listen, Ren, this whole stitch is wild, but I know a fellow magician would understand. I can tell you're student of the arcane arts, Ren, half-elf saloon owner, sling in the suds, Taco fandom, wizard wannabe. So, okay. Did they sort of combine a couple of interactions here? Is that what's happening? You knew that? You can sense my power? Actually, I just saw the ginormous staff you've got behind the counter and put two and staff together. Anyways, I'm here to save the town and by extension the world, and further extension the linear flow of time itself. You're what? Oh, can I get a sarsaparilla? By the way, I'm parched. You're here to save the town from what exactly? Gods. That's vulgar. The town? Oh, yeah. Gonna get exploded real good. Okay, they have to be combining a couple conversations. Or maybe imploded. I don't know. I've only gone through it once so far. Really learning on our feet here. It's like this, friend. You're caught in a time loop. This is definitely... Wait, has something that's happened before? Oh, not as far as I'm aware. It just seemed that you're getting it. And time's always misbehaving around these parts. Ever since the bubble went up a couple of years back, we've had all kind of weird phenomena around town. The temple got unbuilt. The mines got time stuck. I swear, some days time stretches on like taffy, only we're all in on it, so we can't notice the difference. And through all of it, we're just trapped here. Safe, some say, from the world outside, but now we're trapped like rats. I swear, your show's the only thing keeping me sane here. They changed that too. Because it was, I watched your show in the Underdark. I watched your show in the Underdark like 2 years ago. Like, that was the last show that you played. Like, that's the time I saw your show in the Underdark like 2 years ago. You used to watch? Of course, man. Your show in Roger Words killed last month. Yeah, and once this bubble pops, first thing I'm doing is getting tickets to your next show. My next show? Yeah. That's gonna be a problem, Ren. I don't really do that anymore. And if you're under the impression that I do, well, maybe time may be a lot more fucked up than you know. So you're saying, hey Ren, remember time loop? As much as I'd love to recount my professional trauma with you, I'm kind of uncomfortable in a moment. Okay, what do you need? Any chance? Well, what I need is the thing that's causing all the time weirdness. Any chance you've got a lead on something like something like that might be? Well, let's see. I mean, if I wanted to keep something that powerful hidden, well, the safest place in town would probably be the bank vault. But there's oh, so that's why you're planning on robbing the bank. Why that's a good one, partner. Why does she look so nervous? That's not how that. Anyways, but I get scooting. There's a lot of bartending stuff to do back here. Wait, I didn't mean to. Can't hear you. Sorry. Bye. Well. It's always next loop. 11:25. She's studying rock. This. Paloma. Magnus, superstitiously, rushes. You need help, don't you? I need to defibrillate her. Now, come on. Come now, dear. Something tells me you're in a bit of a hurry. I am Paloma, but you already know... I am Paloma, but I already know your name. Yes, introductions are not necessary, but we've never... What can I help you with, Magnus Burnsides? Human, oracle, predictions, prophecies, crystalline, feng shui. Okay, well, my friends and I come from beyond the bubble. I know this, and we're here to solve our future troubles. I know this also. Well, I'm glad one of us has a grip on what's going on here. Scone? I'm good, thanks. Shame. Maybe next cycle we come back to try and scone. Sure. You're wondering how I know of your predicament. I'm guessing it has something to do with your overhead decor. So observance by prophecy. Some big, some little. They show things to come, fates to be averted, fates to be embraced. You seek help, the prophecies can help. Okay, so do I just pluck one down? You got a stepladder I can borrow? No, you mustn't. When Istis is ready to reveal her whims to you, she will do so without your intervention. Sorry. Istis? Istis! Goddess of Fate! Also somebody very prevalent in my D&D campaign. Weaver of the World Hell. You know this? Can't say as I do. Guessing that's her place down the road. Looks like it's seen better days. So with the earthquake around here, it's a miracle that... No. Earthquakes? The temple's fine. No earthquakes. The temple's fine. But it is here... But not now. It is locked away in another time. The door will open, but only when Istis is ready. Right. So we wait? Yes, we wait. And so I ask again. Scones. God, I hope you're having better luck with your loop. We're like minutes from Beastville and I haven't... Oh! Hey, Tao. 11:35 a.m. Wow! Look at that face! about next... TikTok? Why are you open? How about next loop, you interrogate the townies and I get to have a tea party? Yep, that's probably fair. Welcome, Taco. Oh ho, told you she was a fan. I have never seen your work, dear, but I have seen you, and I have seen the paths you might follow. Oh, it's a magic thing, right? So, you may call me Paloma. Right on, Paloma, you can see the future, right? In a matter of speaking, yes. Fantastic. Well then, why don't you go ahead and tell us how to break their loop, grab the chalice, and scoot on back home? Oh, Taco, tell me. What would be the fun in that? Oh, okay, so you have no idea. I did not say that. Whoa. They all, turn, oh. Turn right. Well, dears, did that help? Not really! I do not choose which prophecies should be revealed. If Istis wills it, only then shall we... Yeah, cool. Maybe tell Istis they're on a pretty tight schedule. Where do you keep your scissors, by the way? Snap. Whoa, hell yeah, 2 for 1 prophecy. Bo, go. Both the prize you seek and the destruction you've seen come from below. You are not prepared to face it. But you must know its face. Oh, well. Fuck. 11:45 a.m. He's sitting out there reading. Peek, tumble. Do not steal, please. Jeez Louise, it's about time. Nitpicker! Angry doll thing. Jerk. Can open almost any lock with a side order of insults. Gives the user a large ration of shit while he doesn't. Golly Merle, you always do bring me to the nicest places. Haunted crystal torture chambers and towns that explode every fucking hour. I just love living in your bug. And just a note, you've got some kind of half-eaten month-old stinky meat sandwich down there. You might want to do something about that. Oh, god damn it. I have to fix my hair. And can we talk about your posture? Enjoy your stink meat. Magnus calling Merle. Magnus calling Merle. You got a clobbering cleric, come on. You've got the clobbering cleric, come on back. So the witch told us there's something super scary and dangerous down that quarry and we're not ready to face it. So you should just stay out of there, just a heads up. 10-4, good buddy. You know he's gonna rush in there anyways, right? Yes, I'm so proud. I don't know why you thought it'd be alright to follow me down to this quarry, but I gotta tell you, I'm a little bit jumpy. You better be telling me exactly who you are, mister. Hello, my name is Hello, my name is Elder Merle, and I would like to share with you the most amazing book. It's called The Extreme Team Bible and Will Solve Your Problems. Would you like to take a... Bang! 7:50 a.m. So... What you doing? Trying to figure out if this will clear the mine's entrance or bring the whole thing down on me. Why in tarnation I'm telling you anything? You're nothing but a big old sneaking person. No, I'm a big old mining buff. I minored in minology at seminary. Why do you want in there so badly anyways? I was told this mine was all played out. Son of truth. I don't know. Listen, let's just be honest here with each other. Right now, let's consider this space a zone of truth. Okay. I fucked up a little bit. That's fine. You first. Okay. I actually minored in marine biology in seminary. Now you. The mine did go down a while ago, and we lost the mother lode. But me and some of my fellow miners thought maybe we could find a new vein. Dig up a little nest egg, you know, for when the bubble finally pops. Whatever world we come on back to, we thought a big old pile of diamonds would help refuge land on its feet. What happened? We dug too deep. Biggest worm nest I've ever seen, and it looked like something just cut right through the middle of it. But no worms. No, there was a worm, alright. A great pissed off mother. It's the only one that got away. Eyes was the only one that got away. I ran like hell up the tunnel, but could hear him all screaming. I just got out when the tunnel entrance came crashing down. That's why I wanted to go back in. For my friends. Because that ain't no proper burial. Now, this may not be the 100% safe, so you better just skedaddle back on towards town. Right up there, you can see it from here. What do you know? Noon already. Time sure flies when you're blowing shit up. Time sure flies. Holy mother of Pan. Oh wait, so are we gonna see Merle's thing now? Because now it's focusing on Merle. Yes! Admit it. When I told you wanted to take a spa day, I thought it was crazy. No, what I thought was crazy was you invited me to go along with you. Well, you are my boss, and we haven't really hit it off very well. And you and I have a lot of comments since, we're a bit older than all those other young whippersnappers. Which you just have proven by using the word whippersnapper. I must admit, I'm surprised you're in such high spirits considering what you went through at Lucas's lab. Where does that reasonableness come from, Merle? Is it because of your priest training? I make effort up well, but I'm not really good at that at the priest thing. And I forget this. I forget the fact that Lucretia just has like a giant wine glass. I think Griffin like goes out of his way to say that she has a big wine glass, and she just... I'm into having faith in a benevolent higher power than trying to embody that benevolence. That's much more important than following a bunch of rules. It's not the rules I struggle with, it's the predetermination. I was once a chronicler. Before the Bureau. I dedicated my whole life to recording the endeavors of noble heroes, even when those endeavors led us on a path towards ruin. But one day I made the decision to stop championing the heroism of others and take the direction of my life into my own hands. I lost dear, dear friends because of that decision, but it was the only one to make. So in a way, I'm envious of your relationship with Pan. Don't be. It's a pretty one-way street. I always question if Pan really gave a shit about me. I'll try to find the answer in that question, and it cost me. So, here's my take on faith. My faith in Pan is a kind of game plan for having faith in others, like you. Maybe, just maybe, myself. What happened? I don't know. Too much? Yeah, a little bit. What did he do? I can't tell. I don't know if you can tell what's happening, but I can't. I sure as hell can't. You have an interesting viewpoint on life, Merle High Church. Oh, you know what they say. We're not gonna get out of life anyway. My face, chapter 4. Can I have another cucumber water? Upsy daisy, Merle. It's time. Ugh. Let's do the time loop. That's a Rocky Horror reference. Let's do the time warp again. Rocky Horror? Fellas, I have an idea. Go with me on this one. Greetings, visitors. Your name is Roswell. We come from outside the dome. Your entire town was stuck in a time loop, and we've been through it a couple times already. There's a section in the center of town of the visitor, Jack and June. Your sheriff is named Isaac. There's a witch up on the cliffs named Paloma. There's a woman in jail right now named Cassidy. A few minutes before noon, there's going to be a bank robbery, and a few minutes after that, there's something even more terrible happens. The only chance you have is to listen so we can prevent it. Go on, then. That worked. I'm feeling inexplicably hospital. Maybe we can stick a pin in the narrative from here and skip the scene in the future time loops. You got records, yeah. Quick team check-in. Paloma showed us a fiery mind monster and suggested we aren't ready to face it. It's a worm, and I just faced the hell out of it. I think she also meant face it and not die. So, you know how to get into minds? Oh, right. More or less. Then let's hurry. Wait a minute. Didn't you just say that it'd be a guaranteed way to completely beef it? Yes, but it'll be an educational beefing. Onwards, and we're running. Awesome. 11:10 a.m. I thought you said you knew a way in. I said more or less. In this case, more of the less and less of the more. Cassie had some kind of bomb I think she was going to use to blow up open, but I don't see it anywhere. I'm pretty sure I can clear all these rocks, but not before noon. This scene in the podcast is really funny because they're like, well, here's a shovel, get to digging. And Taco takes the shovel and then, like, throws a huge hissy fit about having to work and, like, digs it in a centimeter into the ground and just goes, oh, I'm so tired. And finds out that there's actually like landmines placed everywhere. And so him not wanting to work actually worked out. Swing hole thrower. Puts a circular hole into a non-living, non-magical object or barrier. Use once a day. This must be where Cassidy and her mining boats took part in convivial fellowship. Good nature jobs. Probably a lot of tile snapping and then down into the mine. Through this door, it's like a mini version of the time bubble. Well, it looks like some kind of elevator on the other side. I've been recently turned off from elevators. At least this one doesn't have a really creepy face. Could you try your hole thrower on the barricade? Barrier? That would be a no. We only get one shot per day. Hey, fellas, look. I'm a miner. Oh, geez. Not really necessary. Only if you want our hijinks to stay OSHA compliant. That's what it's all about, isn't it? 3 brave adventurers staring down a dark maw of danger, deep in the ground, tormented by severe claustrophobia, hating every second of it. 11:15 a.m. I thought dwarves liked the underground. I'm a beach dwarf, the closest we come to burying our toes on the sand. Oh, how I miss my endless summers wasting away in less nostalgia. More keeping an eye peeled. For a trap. Why is Taco doing like a whole ass little backflip? That's kind of funny. Him flipping. Flip wizard. Flip wizard. Chapter 5. They blew up. They died. Oops. My bad. Okay, gifts aside, can we ease up on the unnecessary deaths? Worry about your KD ratio? Worried about the literal manifestation of death reaping the hell out of our souls once this is all over. GM, these stats don't really count, do they? Who's to say? You! You are specifically to say. What a mystery. Yeah, alright. By the way, you mentioned something about letting us fast forward to this part. Oh, right. Snap. Oh my god. What a funny play. What a That's hilarious! Okay, so it's chapter 5, right? And Magnus goes, hey, can we fast forward? Chapter 6. Hey, can we fast forward? Chapter 7. That's hilarious. The chapter. Okay, let me go back and actually read this now. One quick sprint later, once more with feeling. 11:10. Now, Merle, what did we learn? Yeah, watch out for the pressure plates. See? Easy peasy. Tick, 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 tick. Boom. Chapter 6. Okay, technically, that wasn't a pressure plate. Another quick sprint later. Merle, stay back until we clear the way. Oh, alright. We don't want you screwing up again. Click. Tick, 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 tick. Ooh, I don't like the image of Taco impaled a shit ton. And everybody else. Oh, God. Oh, Carrie. Third time lucky? Look at the little guy. It's all cute. Nibble? Chomp. Crunch. So Taco reacts like physically to like, it says nibble. He goes, nibble? Chapter 8. Still another crazy one. Ooh, finally. Oh! That's foreshadowing. Chapter 9. Oh, this is funny. Rumble. 25. That's a giant little dice. That's hilarious. Oh, I don't want. Okay, one quick. Oh, I don't like this visual either. Of all of them in pale. I'm filth. I don't look. I'm not squeamish, really. But holy shit, when these are characters that like you have become emotionally attached to, holy shit, actually. Chapter 108. One quick sprinting, pressure plate stepping over, tripwire avoiding, not triggering, non-triggering, boulder dodging, spear jumping. Look at him flip wizarding! Axe dodging. Rock crush near missing. Acid avoiding. Sleep armor non-waking. Carnivorous bug escaping. Spike pit surviving later. 11:45 a.m. I thought dying would hurt less in a montage. Do they really spend that long in the mines? I don't know. How are we looking? I think we're okay. That's what you said last time, right before the spike pit. You remember you were like, I think that's it for the traps. And I was like, are you sure? Those wooden plates look like they're concealing a spike pit. And then you ran ahead and we all fell into the spike pit. And they gave you a withering stare as we all died from the spikes in the pit. This tunnel looks like it's been seeing some activity recently. Yeah, I think we're really through it now. Well, only because you both seem gone. I think that was a big explaining above ground. Meaning we're almost out of time. I knew that. I saw a treasure, a precious gemstone. Wait, what? I thought I saw a treasure, a precious gemstone. Oh, you know what? Storm walk. My mistake, guys. Whatever you say, Bud. He does steal from the bank because he uses it later as a conduit or whatever. Magnus cautiously advances. Morel carefully follows behind. Taco nobly keeps watch from a safe distance. See anything? It's kind of hard to tell, but I think, guys, can you talk a little louder? I can't hear you in the taco safety zone. I think we found it. That girl. Is that June? Yeah, I recognize her from the statue. Looks like her and the chalice are locked up in another bubble. And judging by the hardware on his vest, I'm guessing that's Sheriff Isaac. Why is he... Thought I felt something different. Human, sheriff, frontier, justice, overseeing artifacts, debuting halfway through a story. Yeah, he doesn't show up until much later. I think I just remembered something. Sheriff, are you okay? More pressing, can you pop these barriers and let us take a cup and get far away from here as possible within the next few minutes? Taco! Okay, fine. First, are you okay? Then all the other stuff. How did you get here? You mean through the many traps that apparently you've hidden all over the mines? Trial and error mostly. No, to refuge. How did you cross the reward? Oh, that. We went super fast. That's all? Like, super duper fast. Which is true. That is true. You're looking for the cup, I take it? Well, actually, we'll take it. Not so hasty, partner. Oh my god, he actually said partner, like real cowpoke. Is he talking about the chalice? He shouldn't know what that is, right? That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. It seems pretty corporeal to me. He seems pretty corporeal to me. Maybe he's a ghost. The voidfish didn't affect Noel. If you're finished, this town ain't hitting the radar of every relic hunting royal bastard as long as I'm kicking. So you boys can turn right around and go back to wherever war-torn hellhole you came from. War-torn hellhole? I'll have you know, partner, we live on a pretty well-furnished moon base. Also, I don't know how to leave there. Oh, also, we don't know how to leave there. Moon base, huh? Reckon I lost track of time more than I thought. Sorry, fellas, this town's sick. We can't change that, believe me, I've tried. Went toe to toe with the goddess of fate herself trying to fix things. No dice. That's a D&D pun. And the last time some stranger rolled into town offering help, they started this whole wheel is spinning. Our curse ain't going worldwide, not on my watch. The cup stays. Listen, pal, don't waste your breath, Mag. He's not gonna budge. Glad you listen to reason. Oh, no, sorry. We're absolutely taking the cup. After we figure out how to destroy these barriers and overpower the tremendous and some might argue excessive force. And overpower you with tremendous. Oh, that's so. I'm thinking you might not have sufficient time for that kind of endeavor. Unfortunately for us both, we've got all kinds of time. Speaking of which, you might want to assume the fetal position through this next part. How about that? You boys are looping too, aren't ya? And now we're gonna see. Oh, we're gonna see. Oh, we're not gonna see Magnus's. Oh, okay. Well, that complicates things. I think you need a break. Let's have a fun one. Go to the saloon, play some shuffleboard, throw back a few exotic drinks served in coconuts, have a few laughs until noon. We deserve it. That's a great idea, Marley. It is, you bet. I just want to make one slight tweak to the agenda. Who wants to rob a damned bank? God, me, please, God, I have no money. I am so functionally broke. Anyways, look at him. Oh, him. Noelle wasn't robbing the bank. She was depositing her diamonds from the day. That's what was happening. I don't know if I enjoy that. Like, let Noelle just run her little tavern and deposit her diamonds. Why does she need to be a thief? Who wants to rob a diamond bank? That's a real funny joke, stranger. Ain't nobody here talking about robbing any... Wait a second, are you? Yes, Taco from TV. And you're my biggest fan, I know, because I know everything, and it's time for you to pay it for all the inspiration and titillation I've provided over the years. Production costs have gone through the roof, and I need to drop some quick cash for my next big extravaganza. And I heard you and your purple handkerchief cronies were going to knock over the bank, and I want to get my beak wet, as they say. How do you know about the plan? Was she? She wasn't, right? The group of thieves were completely separate, and then Ren just happened to get caught in the crossfire because she happens to be at the bank, depositing her diamonds from the day. I think the group of thieves are who Magnus had the contest with. There was a contest, right? I'm pretty sure. So, what? In order to simplify it, they just kind of like balled up all of the characters and put it into Ren? Okay. I did a spell or something magical, a plan revealing spell. Oh, those exist? Apparently. I'm the brains, my boy here being the muscle. Everybody calls me the hammer. You're the one who calls you the hammer. What about him? Ooh, Marachinos. Our safe guy lives in his backpack. Which is true, by the way. Let me ask this first. Why are you robbing the bank? You look you're doing pretty well here. The bank manager, Virgin, was in here one night, really tossing back the slogan fizzes. She told me that Sheriff Isaac has a secure deposit box in the vault. And you're interested in said box because the sheriff's hell-bent on keeping us in this damn bubble for the rest of our natural lives. I genuinely don't remember if she's a part of the bandits, but I don't think she is. I do know that Taco swindles the fuck out of her at one point because he was like, oh, if you just give me an upfront fee, please, for my show. So that's kind of what he's doing here now, but... Refuge is withering. A community can't survive in isolation like this. We gotta get out. Sounds like we're on the same page then. Whatever's in that vault, I'm convinced is the key to bringing in the barrier and finally setting us free. The cup's down there in the mine, right? So what's in the bank? Isaac doesn't want us to have. Rob first, ask questions later. How exactly are you planning on stealing it? First, we're going to get everybody out of the bank, then blow the shit out of our vault. Oh my god. This is a fucking collector's box set. What this? Oh, no plan, please. What's wrong with him? He's fine. We've just been intimately acquainted with the idea of being exploited today. Is she a part of the bandits? Because I really don't remember. I don't remember her being so. I remember it's just the bandits. They do indeed go rob the bank. But I don't remember it being about Ren. Hold on. I'm fucking looking up her Wikipedia. Her little fandom wiki. Ren Taz wiki. Yeah. And just scam Ren. Yeah, she's not. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Oh, no. This is foolproof. Oh, I think we can pretty authoritatively say it's loaded with fool. Huh? Taco? What are you talking about? He's been hit in the head. A lot. a lot. And impaled a few times and crushed and devoured. And listen, Ren, you know me, right? You've been to my shows. You know what I can do? Yes. What if I were to tell you I can get into the vault without using any explosive whatsoever? Well, then, I guess I can toss these back in. Sweet Lord! Pam, please, no! No! Tossing the bombs! Ah, fuck! That says Taka. Taka's me. Fuck. Settle down, I'm just fucking with you. Alright, here's what I'll do. We'll give you guys a few minutes, we'll hide outside, while you three go in and do your magic thing. And if you can't pull it off, yes, that's right, she's not a part of the bandits, because they go and they meet the bandits at a little, like, farm thing, and they have a quick little battle, and then they go inside to go meet with the leader of the bandits, and then they talk, and then they get let on their plan. That's what it is. That's what it is. I remember. Then we'll come in and we'll do it our way. Much better plan. But we have to make one stop first. And I need this. Deputy Roswell. Oh, what the fuck did you take? A bunch of bad men with purple handkerchiefs over there on their faces are vandalizing the sheriff's office. Thanks. Unusually conscientious Gerblin. So you've just got a spare Gerblin face in your bag? First off, it's rubber. I'm not a serial killer. Second off, you don't get to hate on my ruse when you've got a perfectly good hole thrower that could short circuit this whole mess. It's one use per loop. I want to save it to get us out of trouble and not into a potentially booby-trapped vault. It was an excellent ruse, Merle. Thank you. Maybe next time, though, you could divert the mark somewhere not 2 doors down from the bank we're robbing. Oh, noted. He hasn't even gotten the thing yet. I'm only halfway through this book. 11:40 a.m. That's a nice door. Come on. Fuck your door. Wow. Okay. Rude much? Welcome to the First National Trust Savings of Loan Refuge. I'm a bank manager of Brogan. How may I assist you? You may assist me. Smiling customer service, dispensing toasters if you play cards right. Member of FDIC. By arresting that man. He's been conspiring to the Purple Gang to tear apart this town from the inside out. Jerry, have you been working with the bandits? Come on, Bernice. Of course not. Taco, you're on. Look at him. Look at him. I'm sorry. This is terrible of me. I surrender. Look at him being a little dramatic. This man is my informant. He is a member of the Purple Kerchief Gang along with Jerry. But don't be alarmed, Detective Magnus and I are shutting down this bank robbery. Bank robbery? Panic. Panic at the Taylor Willer. Go on, Merle. Maybe overplayed your hand just a tad. I specifically said don't be alarmed. Oh! This is a holdup, that's right. I think they pretty much know that. Bank robbery, something else we suck at. Good to know. I remember the chandelier. I might note that down. We've got to get to the vault before things get any shittier. He's so disgruntled. I love him. 11:48 a.m. And Roswell has just popped through. Man, shittier. Oh, this is my fault. You guys go get into the vault. Hey, that rhymes. Oh, look at him go. Sick jumps. Swing, swing. Oh, look at high five. Look at them. Look at them go. Look at them go. Look at them go. I knew you really weren't a Gerblin. You did not. You were totally fooled. It has to be close soon and we've got to hurry. There's no names, just symbols. Does that kind of look like a badge to you? I'm gonna make you and your pals ever get coming to this town. Too late. That's got a bureau symbol. Hey, we got a key here in a diary. I think the temple, Isaac must have locked up the temple on the hill. A couple of minutes before worm time. If I go now, I can make it up to Slam. Well, that was a good plan. Still is. Hole thrower. God. You're the only one left. Why don't you surrender? Ooh, is that an adamant spander? Yeah, pretty sweet, huh? I picked it up in Battle Wagon racing career. Are they really all souped up with magics? You tell me! Bong. You sure about this? Absolutely, you're the only one who has a chance of getting there in time. What are you gonna do? Catch up on my reading. Is Magnus the only one who goes and see? No. But he does get the chance lance. Today was the day I ruined 3 lives, Jack's, June, and my own. Oh my god. Stop. He's so pretty. God, I want to be Taco pretty so badly. He's blue in the graphic novel. I don't care. I'll be blue. I don't mind. And she was, as she was wont to do, June had wandered off into the mines. So Jack and I set out searching for her as we were wont to do. But when our search took us towards an open shaft, I found something else. I found my opportunity. I found damnation. Ugh. From the moment the visitor left it in Jack's care, I knew there was nothing I wouldn't do to get that cup. It's like I could hear it speak to me in my mind. It promised me everything. So, I murdered my best friend. Even as he plunged to his death, Jack cast a spell. Part of me hoped it was a curse, some hateful invocation that'd give me the confidence I deserved, but it wasn't. Now I understand Jack was a much better person than I was. His last thought was not of hatred for me, but of love for his child, his community. He conjured a guardian to protect June and all the rest of refuge in his absence. An earth elemental, a powerful magic entity, and the command word for summoning spell. Jack's last word, his last thought, his precious Junebug. Little key. Fit, you little key. Yes, it fits. Rumble. He looks so sad. He looks so distraught. And poof, rebuilt. Oh, here we go. Now we get Magnus's thing. He seems to be intact. You might want to ease up on the force of your blows, Carrie. Hey, he's the one who wants to learn how to be a rogue. Meet y'all for some post-training drinks later? Of course. Assuming Magnus can still, stand upright. Ha ha ha. That would have been a great moment to do it, by the way. What? Now? We've been training for hours. I smell like a garbage can. Excuses. This feels like a teachable moment, Magnus. A good rogue work is like 50% waiting for the right opportunity. Boring! You said you were tired of just punching and rushing. No, I will never get tired of punching and rushing. I want to be sneaky and do cool flips because I am tired of getting beat to shit all the time. So, how was I able to put a boot up the side of your large hair head just now? I was rushing and trying to punch. Two things you're very good at, Magnus. This is going to be the hardest thing for you. You've always been the brave one, willing to take the big hits so somebody else won't have to. You don't have to be the damage sponge every time. You know why me and Killian work so well together? Same love language? Yes, actually. But I meant like professionally. It's because we know that neither of us can be the hero all the time. But if I don't, I could lose Taco and Merle. I can't. You don't have a monopoly on strength, Magnus. There will come a time when you have to let them take the blow for you. If you have the courage to do that. Okay, let's see where you are. Huh, I can't really feel it. Oh. You got a pretty good flock picks I gave you. And I think my proficiency in wordworking helped. I think my proficiency in wordworking helped me. Your uncanny dodging has become cannier. I try to keep myself limber, but your pickpocketing is for shit. Remember, an accomplished cut purse can place things in people's pockets too. A valuable skill. For shit, huh? Check your pocket. What? When you were helping me up a couple minutes ago? I had to guess the size, but I'm pretty sure it would fit Killian. It's perfect. I don't know what to say. Then just listen. You're right. When I'm in the field, I'm too impulsive. If I don't work on that, I'll be too dead to be of use to anyone. But when it comes to this, waiting around for the opportunity that might just be the most dangerous thing you can do. God damn it, Magnus! God damn it, Magnus. Man. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Hop to it, Magnus. We don't get paid by the hour. What? Why are you guys here? Whoa, that's kind of a big question, man. Why are any of us? I think he means here in the temple and not dead as hell back in town. Yeah, I guess it's as good as ours. 1 minute we are warm food, then the next, he made it. Just in time. Okay, wow, an actual factual deity just talked to us. I mean, I'm not super religious, but I've always considered myself spiritual, you know? Not really. The gods can do magic. I can do magic. It's like, what's the diff? Fellas, please don't embarrass me. This is my area of expertise. Let me take the lead. Oh, fearsome Isthmuth. Hallowed be Istis. Gesundheit. Oh, okay. Hi, Istis. You know what's a really fun headcanon? Is, people, are like, yeah, Taco should become a Reaper when he inevitably dies. What's an even funnier path and a headcanon that I've seen around is instead of becoming a Reaper, Taco becomes a disciple of Lady Istis. And so their work kind of goes against each other, and I think it's kind of funny. Hi, Istis. Thanks for having us. Lovely temple. Much more agreeable than warm apocalypse outside. Did I say something wrong? No, little buddy. Got it in a 1. I'm glad we can finally meet. You 3 have done well to find me. I suspect I have wisdom to share that will be of use to you. Yeah, Istis. I suspect that you do. So, my friends, how are you feeling? Istis, goddess of time and fate. Alive, I guess? Kind of confused, so normal. I'm guessing we've got you to thanks for the hourly redo then. I'm afraid not, Taka. Outside these walls, I have very little influence over what happens in Refuge. Yeah, that would have been a little too easy. I can feel it, though. The unnatural cycling of time's current. Whatever force is sustaining this cycle has chosen you 3 to see beyond it. Well, remind me to send them a thank you card later. Perhaps you should, Merle High Church. I can feel the power behind this enchantment waning. Soon it will expire completely. Without it, the 3 of you will be doomed to perish every hour. Unaware that you forever join the pattern you seek to interrupt. And they're in the chalice. That's genuinely existentially terrifying. Hence my delight that we finally met Magnus Burnsides. So, Goddess of Fate, is knowing all our names supposed to be some kind of celestial party trick? I'm afraid you misunderstand, Taka. I have known your names from the first moments of my existence. Oh. Look it! Silly goofy man! Hey, cleric guy, have you heard of Estes before? Oh, sure. Before today, I mean, nope. Looks like you've got us at a disadvantage. Oh, don't take it personally. I'm not one of the more favored celestials on this plane. Really, I think you'd be a hit with the arts and crafts crowd. People seem willing to entertain the idea of Fate's design only in times of peace and joy, or, as was the case, a refuge times of prosperity. Those times, you might imagine, are now a short supply. So, you do some cross-stitching and the big tapestry on that big tapestry and things happen? If only that were the case. I observe, mostly. I try to make a picture, a story, out of the chaos of our reality. On a good day, I can catch glimpses of fixed events in the future and weave them into the pattern. So you can't do anything to change fate. I didn't say that. On occasion, I can intervene. When provided the correct instruments. Yes! The chance lance. Fuck! Bit of a warning next time. No, maybe more of a bit of a warning next time. Don't say fuck in front of a deity. What's wrong with you? You said it too. I'm a cleric. What does that even mean? Guys, can it? I think we're getting some heavenly boons over here. If you're getting a new weapon, can I have Rail Splitter? You cannot. The Minute Hand. Plus 2 to attack. Can be recalled to the owner's hand from a distance. I should call it Chance Lance. That's a terrible name, my man. It's more of a spear than a lance, isn't it? Also, I mean, the whole thing is predetermination. Chance isn't thematically Chance Lance. I already made one of these things, though. Change it! Chance Lance! Thank you, O Goddess, for this bodacious new weapon. You're quite welcome, Magnus Burnsides. Into this weapon, I've bestowed a fragment of my divinity. It will grant you passage beyond the barriers that block your path. Oh shit! Even better! Miss Estes? Can we have stuff too? Amen. Taco's like me, becoming faithful only when it conveniences myself. Of course, boys, I've not forgotten about you. Whoa, what a relief. I thought for sure that plunk. I don't know, this seems a little small for a big magic sword or whatever. Looks can be deceiving, Taco. Harry, trust. This is a bag of necessity. Contained within is something that you will desperately need, and it will not open until you desperately need it. Patience is not one of my strong suits. Perhaps it can become one, Taco. Hold something needed in just right time. Deus Machina-est thing ever. Ahem. Royal High Church, I grant you the gift of time itself. You mean like a super nice watch, maybe, please? I'm afraid this gift is quite intangible. So like a super nice invisible watch? Maybe I could just finish bequeathing you the gift of time itself. Oh, sorry, as I was saying. Your destinies are guiding you to a fixed point in the near future. I have seen the shape of it, not enough to know its precise nature aside from this. You're going to face an impossible decision, all of you. The choice you make will change the world. So you're going to tell us the right option to pick then? No, Merle. I'm going to give you the time you need to decide. Look at them go. Look at them go. The three of you, my emissaries, you're going to be amazing. Chapter 111. 11 a.m. She gave them 2 minutes. She gave them 2 minutes. Because it used to say 11:02, now it's 11 a.m. I don't remember if that's actually a thing in the podcast. But it is, but like having it written out sure as does help. She gave them 2 minutes. So, quick check-in. Just make sure we're on the same page. Proceed. We know where the relic is. We know what it does. We have a key we need to access it. Plus, the Goddess of Fate gave us a pretty solid LinkedIn endorsement, so we've got that going for us. Anyone got any other consequent-free goof 'em ups they want to do before we break the cycle? Nope. I would like not to get blown up anymore. Or impaled, or devoured, or stuck in an unknowingly internal death loop, or, you know, all that jazz. Yeah. I'm all about I'm all about flirting with death, but, like, literally. Sounds like we're in agreement, then. Today's a good day to not die. To stop dying all the time, I mean. No, we get it. Junebug! What would you like me to do? Actually, partner, the question is, what do you want to do? You're welcome. But no, trust me, you've got to try these scones. I'll just serve myself, thanks. You just snatched her bombs. Do your thing before I... 11:26, pop, 11:28. Would you push down, please? 11:30, thing. You're back. I'll be honest, fellas, for a minute I thought... Shwing. No, stop. Junebug. Junebug? Sorry, Pard. I broke Roswell's command spell. They're their own golem entity now. I've waited a long time to say this, Isaac. There's a new sheriff in town. Oh, God, I love him. Stop, damn it! You don't know what you're doing. Oh, fuck! am not prepared to see their chalice scenes. Isaac, last name, you're under arrest for murdering Jack in the mineshaft with the candlestick. You guys don't actually have the authority to the pokey with You don't understand. The reason I killed Jack is exactly the reason I can't let you take the cup. You play heroes, but what happened when you got stuck here, huh? What did you become? Bank robbers? Liars? Spies? Thugs? That cup puts you above casualty, above consequence. There's not a mortal soul in this world that can endure that, fellas. Believe me, I've been writing this loop for a real long time, and I still want it just as bad as I ever did. I've met so many men like you. You try to take that cup, and you don't just doom refuge, you doom yourselves, and I won't. You're wrong, Isaac. You've never met folks like us. Stab. Bloop. And then everything explodes. Everything explodes. Chapter 2. I don't like the image of all their hands reaching towards it. Oh, God damn it! Okay, so we start with Merle. I'm not ready! I'm not ready for Magnus and Merle. No, Magnus and Tacos. Damn. I'm just not ready. I'm not ready for any of this. So that's it then. Come and look at me. Merle, after everything you've gone through, you're just disappearing. You're just gonna... I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me clear it up for you then, Merle. You're running. You're destroying the only good thing in your goddamn pitiful life because raising your children is hard. You're right! I'm a shitty dad. Maybe as a you're the only good things in my life. But that life is wrong. Something is missing. Do you have any idea how that feels hearing that? You want sympathy? You are abandoning your family, Merle. I don't give a shit what your life is missing. I know you stopped caring about me a long time ago. That's not... But please don't do this to the kids. Oh, come on, heck. You and I both know it. They're better off without me fucking up their lives. Papa? Dad? Where are you going? You. Actually, I just remembered. Hold on. Taco looks really pretty in this little thing. Alright. Roasted. I know why. I know why they chose that name. It's because Joaquin and Felipe kind of sound like they're from the same nationalities, I think. I guess the thing is, his dad kind of did too. Here we go for Julia. Here we go for Julia. Time to sob. Central process when it works. I'm judging, making fun of it. Rude. It's undeniable. Decorated hero of people. And modest too. Lavender furniture village. It's my calling card, besides nobody. Oh, so that's why your chairs smell like grandma's. Careful, Julia. You're talking to a decorated folk hero. Please. Oh, look at the spread on this page. Griffin said that he fully believed that Magnus was going to take the chalice and had like a little like thing planned out for it, and then he like didn't. Make transition as soon as I can. No, he isn't. No, he isn't. Alrighty. Oh, fucking righty. Welcome back. We some of the later soon. I am not the first of my kind you've faced, and I will not be the last. I've got an offer. Would you like to hear it? June, is that? Nope. I believe we have the pleasure of talking to Temporal Chalice itself. He looks so distraught! He looks so distraught. Perceptive as always, Taco. Mind if I try to fill in the gaps? Be my guest. So you just showed us moments from the worst days of each of our lives. Right, dudes? Yeah. Magnus? Goddamn. Yeah. Right. Thanks for that. And you can change the past, fix our mistakes, in exchange for what? Our souls or whatever? Close. You could be the ones changing your past. A version of your past, rather. You could be removed from this reality permanently and placed back into a new timeline of my creation. You'd retain your memories and prevent the terrible hardships I've seen you endure. Hence, this is your life montage you made us sit through. You were digging for dirt. I apologize. It's usually not so arduous a process. You're all missing time. Well, he's missing a whole lot more than time. He's missing a whole person. My brain is dying. Hey, Cup, you're killing our dwarf. Can you explain? I mean exactly what I said. While scanning your timelines, you all had considerable gaps in your history. I cannot overstate how strange that is. If we accept your offer, we can really change what happened? Wait, you're not seriously considering... Oh. Okay then, Merle, are you... I have a family, a wife, and 2 kids. Maybe some with you. I fucked up my entire life in the span of a single evening. I wasn't happy. I thought something was missing from my life. Turns out that was the only fact I got right. Your turn? Yeah, okay. I had an assistant. Back when I was touring with Sizzled Up, I treated him, you know, the usual way. That's the thing! That's the thing! That's the thing! That's the thing! We make all of our theories that, like, say Zed was a bad person, right? Right? We have all of our little headcanons that say Zed was, like, a bad person. That, like, the relationship, it was not, they're... I am of the fan that they were dating, but that's not like confirmed canon or whatever. That they like the relationship was abusive. But the thing is, because a lot of people, despite how popular it is to like think that they were in a relationship and like go more into depth about like Zed being like a bad person to Taco outright admit that he wasn't the greatest person to Zed either. And I think a lot of people are forgetting about that. And so I keep in mind that, yeah, Zed fucked up. Zed did some fucked up shit. But Taco also probably did his own fucked up shit too. You know? Neither of them are fully innocent in the situation. That's all I'm saying. However, the poison thing, too far. But I digress. Anyways, can we tell who I have a favorite? Can we tell who my favorite character is? Your turn. Yeah, okay. I thought it was a part of our dynamic. I thought we were a good team, but things soured. Our last performance was at this backwater town in the middle of nowhere. He slipped something into my mise en place. A lot of people died. I depended on him, and he ruined my life. I had no idea, Taka. Yeah, well, I super love talking about it. Magnus, do you want to share your thing? Not particularly. I could fill them in if you'd like, Magnus. Yeah, might as well. Magnus made his home in Raven's Roost. If you know the name, you likely know what happened to it. He and his wife led a rebellion against the region's self-proclaimed ruler, Governor Kalen. Magnus defeated Kalen's forces, deposed him, and graciously allowed him to live. In favor, Kalen paid it back by bombing the support columns for Raven Roost. Magnus lost his home, his mentor, and Julia. That's the name you mentioned to Kravitz, right? Magnus. So now we give you your answers, right? Wait a second, buddy. Let's think about this. No need. I know my answer. If you're sure. I'm not a big regrets guy. You can't learn from your scripts if you don't have them. So yeah, I'm gonna say no, Cup. A fuck no, even. I understand why they changed the name, and I know why they did it, because it... Hold on. Let me Google it to make sure I'm not making a complete fool of myself, because I could be. And this is all dependent on whether or not they change Joaquin's name. So, let me make sure I'm not being a little silly goofy. I know how to spell it. Joaquin name. Fucking I knew it! I knew it. Now, hold on. Let me double check this one. I don't know. Okay. I don't have any confirmation. I don't have any confirmation that this is why they changed the name. But that's my little theory about it. Yep, here. Textbook. I treated Felipe like shit, but I didn't poison anybody. If you wanted me to blame myself for their deaths, you should have gotten to me before, my therapist. The two of you do not speak for Magnus. I have witnessed the arc of his life. I know him better than you can ever imagine. Totally, June. I have spent these couple years throwing myself between harm and the defenseless, just like I feel like I was doing something. I guess I hope that protecting others would somehow make up for failing to protect them, failing to protect her. But if I'm being honest, I had given up. I could take the damage for others because I already hurt worse than any sword can cut me. I know that accepting your offer means anyone I've helped since Raven Roost would be on their own. Fixing my hurt will hurt others. But right now, in this moment, I don't care. It is everything I want. But that's not what Julie would want. My answer is no. So yeah, pass. I see. So you're telling me there's nothing the three of you would change about your past? Nothing at all? Oh, right. That one was our bad. Look, guys, remember Lenny Longpants? That guy cracked me up. I think it's actually... There is a storm! Barry Blue Jeans. Actually, not that it matters in the slightest. Poor Barry. You can go back. You could stop Bogart from ever finding the gauntlet. You could save Haverdale. And everyone who lived there. Is that? No, this is how she died. We did everything we could, right? I mean, we did as much as 3 level 1 doofuses could, for sure. It's just that we could have prevented the gauntlet from ever... Then we'd find a new way to fuck it up. Tell me, Chalice. You could show us the time Could you show us the time every time I got destroyed when Rockport Limit crashed into it? Or when Gold Cliff was destroyed by a skyscraper-sized nature goddess? Don't forget the crystals. Oh, right. Maybe show us the time a flying lab fell to Earth and turned the whole world into crystals? I don't think she can do that, Max. No, she can't. Because she can only show us the stuff we can change, not the stuff we did change. I'm gonna go taco on this one. Fuck no. I kind of really want to run outside, but I also want to finish this book. Oh, yeah, it's kind of dying down anyways. It's like on and off. Defiant to the end. Huh. Guys? Please. Tink, 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 tink. Roll. Right. Let's go home. You stopped it? It's really over? Well, yes and no. Did we seize the big bad magic cup? Yes. Did we figure out a way not to get obliterated by the apocalypse worm? Sadly, no. Oh! I've got a couple ideas. Bombs! No, God, please, plan, no. Relax, Merle. Making things blow up is kind of my forte. It's just, we took on Chalice, right? That thing was called time loops, so if we beef it now, we beef it for perma beef. We beef it for good, perma beef. Except for those Death has a crush on, presumably. It won't work, damn it. A handful of cluster bombs ain't enough to kill a purple worm, believe me, I've tried. Oh, we're not gonna blow her up. We're gonna make her super duper mondo pissed off. Coming? Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell, okay. Hold up, guys. Us law folks need to have a little chat. I've been happy long enough to know you're not a complete bastard, Isaac. Thanks. Oh, don't misunderstand me. What you did, there's no coming back from. You're smart enough to know that. You're beyond redemption, partner. But that doesn't mean you can't try. Keep her safe, Isaac. Keep them all safe. Ready when y'all are. Gotta have you with us, Sheriff. So long, Junebug. Junebug. So part 1 of the plan was making the worm pissed off. What's the second part? There isn't one! There isn't one! It's improv, Merle. Be a team player. Yes, and. I don't remember if this is actually in the podcast, but Taco's lines of making things blow up is kind of my forte. No, it's not. That's Loop's forte. Guys, right, sorry. Yes, and we're all gonna die in like 5 seconds! Haven't you heard that classic idiom? The early bird gets the worm? Just, oh, fuck you guys. Oh, hello. Hey, guys, I know how this sounds, but like a big long lever just sprang up between between my legs. Oh, that's a remote track switch. It controls which track the cars follow. Oh. Remember the prophecy? Oh yeah, the prophecy. So there's just 2 ways I can push it, either left or right. Correct. It was in the prophecy. I got that, but it's a big decision to make. Go right. We gotta go right. I just wish I had some clue. It was in the prophecy. Go right. Oh, you're just tormenting him now. It's a coin flip, really. No, it isn't. What to do? It's right. Oh, guess I'll just take a shot in the dark. Don't. Glower. Taco's just. Bing. Look at that smile. Look at that smug ass. Look at that smug fucking bastard. Oh, that was just not. Whoa, looks like it's... What? Look like leveritis... Leveritis is contagious? Oh, leveritis is contagious. Another split. Click, 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 click. I'm gonna try something to slow it down. Do you actually think you have something that's going to bother a monster worm? Oh yeah, that might work. Armory of Spirit. Manifest a weapon of your choosing. Might as well drop this onto the tracks. Grappling hook. Ideal for castle wall surmounting effect. Pure hell on railroad ties. How's that for improvisation? Yeah, about that. Screech. Oh, that's right. They get split. Can't believe any of that worked. Yeah, but that makes two of us. Could you give me a hand here? We're gonna need a bigger cart. Look at them being in sync. Look at them being in sync. Oh, I wouldn't worry about the worm, gang. We'll be dead long before she catches up to us. We talked about this, Morel. You gotta quit saying shit like that. Taco? What? Tell me that I made Refuge safe. Is now really time for positive affirmations? We've got... Roswell, you made Refuge safe. Refuge safe. Look at him. Look at him! Thanks a lot, fellas. Well, gentlemen, let's make some trouble and pop this bubble. Brian Gumbel. Every just swearing, just going, fuck! No. Holy hell, you guys scared the shit out of me! I was just about to... And then giant worm crashes through. That's one of the giant worms I was talking about. Wow, nothing gets by her hobby. She's been through a lot and is kind of taking it on us. Anything else I should know? Oh yeah, they breathe fire. Crackle, crackle, crackle. And then look, all her babies. All her babies. I gotta say, fellas, that was heartwarming. Boo! Hiss! Me and you both, Tom. So, I can't help but notice that Refuge is still all bubbled up. Did we, fail? Far from it, Merle. Ah! Sorry. The concept of surprise is alien to me. The three of you have broken the curse plaguing Refuge, for which you should be commended. I cannot imagine it was easy seeing your histories replayed in such vivid detail. Yeah, but that was rough stuff. So why is the bubble still there? I stabbed it. I stabbed it good. But in removing the relic, you cured the disease, but symptoms remain. Refuge is out of step with the rest of the world. 7 years out of step to be precise. June saved the town by sending it looping through its final hour until Deus Ex Nazi Blows arrived. That's an excellent team name. Right, but now Refuge has a lot to catch up on. I'm gonna get them back on schedule. You really should watch. Where's the statue? Where's the statue? Refuge, 12:01 p.m. So, thanks for your help with the bank back there. And all the sarsaparillas. Oh, it's my pleasure. But if you want to pay me, could you maybe teach me a little bit about magic? Sure, I'd be happy to. For a reasonable fee. Only no help I can get, I reckon. Stepping out into a world that moved on without you is looking like a pretty tall order. And please, you fought to save your exploding worm town. I think you'll do fine back in the real world. Huh, thanks, Taco. Shit, the Healer Witch is creeping up on me again, isn't she? Yep. Listen, Paloma, if you want an autograph, just say so. It's $20 for a headshot, or $30 for I have one last prophecy for you. No, I really don't. In your hour of greatest need, you will find the power that you seek from a hero wreathed in flames. Loop. Thanks a whole hell of a lot. I now have like 3 prophecies I have to keep in my head simultaneously. Do you have any more of those scones though? So, did you bust out of jail again? Heck no, you old sidewinder. I got pardoned. Not only that, but I got myself elected mayor. Well, I guess there's something to be said for your folksy charm. This town owes you and your saddle so much. I want you to have these. Root beer barrels. I've held on to these for 7 long years. Never giving in to the temptation to gobble them down. I want you to have them. I guess this is goodbye, Pard. Unless maybe you might want to come back to visit us sometime? Oh, Cassidy. Almost certainly not. So, are you a sorcerer? Some kind of battle mage? A god? I'm in transportation. I forget that. Yeah. Because they're like, who's Avi? We have no idea who he is, but he's there. Magnus? June. Human. Teen. Bird befriending, bridge building. Picking the perfect party gift. Junebug? It really is you. You're all grown up. I guess from your perspective, yes. But I wouldn't have had a chance if it hadn't been for you 3 when I was nothing. No, Magnus. For us, it meant everything. And I think we found a way to return the favor. At least in some small part. While everyone else put the town back together, I spent the last 7 years making sense of what just happened here. Isaac's helped, actually, for obvious reasons. You know more about the cup than almost anyone. I think we found an answer in my dad's old journal. There's something in here that, well, he wanted you to see. Not now, though, partner. Later, when you've got some privacy. Okay, thank you, June. Isaac? Aw, it was nothing. Was that Junebug? She sure looked different. Well, spending your prepubescent years locked up in a time bubble will do that to you, I guess. I don't know what she gave you, Magnus, but it better be, Mags, but it's got to be better than a grotty present I got. From Jack, from June's dad. Why did June's dad leave you a gift? I don't know. Think I should open it? If you do, Magnus, it's going to be harder for me to protect you. The red robe! Barry. And here I was, thinking we could go one fucking quest without this guy popping in. I'm about to open it, but also... How about I'm gonna open it and also bite my whole ass? Your anger isn't unwarranted. If you do, we're not doing this again with you, dude. Yeah, we're full up on ominous and fearfully ambiguous warnings. And what the hell makes you think we take advice from someone who gave a grand relic to refuge in the first place? What? You can't talk your way out of this one. We saw the statue of you and the mayor. Building these buildings was bad enough, but then hand one directly to people who couldn't resist it? Oh, Magnus, you're so upset and you don't even know. You don't even know. People died because of you. That relic nearly destroyed a whole town. And now you're offering it protection? What kind of monster are you? Oh, it was a different member of the Blood Robes Club. Cool. Well, oh, wait. I swear to you, I didn't. Well, that's not really a point in your favor. Please, there are things at stake here bigger than anyone's life or anyone's town. The end is almost here, and if you align yourselves against me when it arrives, the world will be lost. Or this world will be lost. The end, huh? And whose fault is that? You made the relics. The Bureau of Balance is 2 away from destroying them all. If you want us to help you, if you want to help us, stay the fuck out of our way. The Bureau? Can't you see they're only giving you one side of the story? Why are you so trusting of them? How have I ever given you a reason to trust me? We've been working through the Bureau for what, almost a year? It's not always clean or easy, but they're doing their best. At the end of the day, they may not be saints, but we know them. You haven't given us shit. You act all familiar with us, big guy. We don't know you at all. I'm sorry. I failed again, haven't I? They're too far gone. I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. Loop. Great! Another super helpful omen from the red team. Let's beat feet. Coming, Taco? Did he say loop? Chapter 16, or 116. I'm sorry for worrying you over nothing. I read Avi's report. He said it only took you 45 minutes. So apparently the relic wasn't difficult to reclaim as I assumed. Are you kidding? It was a freaking time loop. There were bank robbers, gods, elementals, and giant worms. We died like a zillion times, but how did you... So who do we talk about claiming our life insurance benefits? A zillion times 3 is... Davenport, 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 Davenport. She did? Big glop of mud right in my face. Are you alright, Taco? You've been very quiet since your return. I missed a steady stream of pithy comments during the rebriefing. Oh, just tired. Running a little on pith. We destroyed another relic with 0 casualties. Go get some rest, you deserve it. I don't care if it's 45 minutes or 45 days. You did an excellent job today. Come along, Master McDonald. Yes, madam. Yes, Madam Director. On my way. Clink. Ah, Cloak of the Mare. Someday you'll be useful, old friend. Ahem. Are you talking to me? You just... I love Kravitz just sitting on the couch, kicking back. Kravitz, human reaper, harvesting souls, dancing with the dead, lounging handsomely. We need to talk. I agree. You and your friends have added quite a bit to your death count, haven't you? There's that. But before we start, I have a question for you. Hair down, hair down, hair down. His hair is down. Would you like me to whip up... Oh, wait. Did they kind of change their... Wait, what? Would you like me to whip you up a little dinner? I'm afraid I came here on business, Taco. Oh, good. Cooking is my business. Oh, hold on. I'm about to fucking read this letter, if I can. Dear Mavis and Mookie, this is for the both of you. I know you are a terrific reader, Maeve, but I wasn't sure if Mookie could read yet. The fact that I don't know is very sad and is the reason I am writing after all this time. I'm not a big believer in regrets. I think you make the best decision you can based on the best information you have. So regrets are a waste of time, but I am no longer the me who made the decision to walk away from you and your brother so long ago. I miss you. I would like to... Then he's crushed up. I would like to what? I need some inspiration, Pan. Twinkle, bling. That's not exactly what I had in mind. Huh. Okay, I'm lost. You sketched a mean landscape, Jack. But what's that got to do with... Oh! I love how this ends. Because it just ends with him seeing himself in the book with Jack. Alright. What's the little... Yes, design reps. Oh my god, this type of stuff, I love this type of stuff in books. Oh my god! So his hair was long during okay, so the way that Carrie did it was his hair was long during Sizzled Up. And then he cut it when he went into hiding, and that's why it's growing back out over the course of the books. I love this. I love this. Yes. Flashbacks, Raven Roost. Trading cards. Yes, I love these trading cards so much. Number staff, whole throw, bargain necessity, dedicated fans, all about fitting with death, like literally level 10. Anyways. If you have for some reason decided to sit through and watch this entire video, thank you. Like, seriously, thank you. I kind of had this idea on like a whim. I was just gonna sit down and read the book, and then I was like, I wonder if I should, film myself reading the book, because I'm really stupid when it comes to reading and reacting to things. Like, I react really physically, and I think that I'll make fun of myself for it, but if anybody else makes fun of me for it, I'll be like really upset kind of. But it's funny. It's funny. It's funny to watch somebody sitting alone in their room reading something or like listening to something or watching something and then have like physical reaction. It's a little funny to like witness. But like it's also really cool because if you are the creator of those things and like this is something you get to look into, you get to look into how people are reacting. It's cool. It's cool to see that. And I don't know. That's kind of what I want to do with my work, with any of my work, really. Just like make people have like actual emotional reactions to it. I just think it's cool. So I had the little short of a long story is I had this idea very randomly to be like, I want to read this book while recording myself. So that, I don't know, for funsies. For funsies! That's why. Why do I need a reason for anything? So I'm gonna now upload basically a 2.5 hour long video to my YouTube channel after uploading a really short CMV. If you decide to watch this video, like, comment, subscribe, tell me you like my work, you know? And, yeah. I will see you guys in the next video, whenever that may be. Content's a little hard right now, but I sure as hell can read a book in front of a camera, you know? The next video may or may not be a cover of a song. Maybe. If not, it's probably going to be MCC, but like try not to swear, or like MCC highlights every time I rage or something like that. So we'll see. We'll see. I will see you guys in the next video, whenever that may be.